Yeah, I usually go live way too late. But I'm yeah, seeing what happens if I go live at around somewhat reasonable of an hour. Yeah, first. Yeah, it's always first. I swear this is like always the first comment I see. Wait, I'm on Fireside, right? Hold on, me paranoid. Hold on. Uh, okay, I can't even check actually. Oh, Tommy's out of the catch. I don't know. Actually, we can link the catch. If someone like maybe someone can link the catch, and then I'll yeah, I don't know. So I guess he caught like a 6-year woman. It's probably a trans though. Oh, I'm on Fire's head. Thanks. They're always trans. Like it's very common. Female pred. Should probably pin the link. Pin that link, not the other link. I don't know. What does chat think I should do? Should I just ramble and have the link, or I don't know. I'm actually I couldn't. I didn't. I think I just came across that channel, so I didn't know if I wouldn't know if he was live. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to YouTube's headquarters around like I'm thinking late January to just catch in that area. I won't be targeting YouTube's employees or anything. Yeah, I wonder what would happen though if that entire area, like big tech, decoying. Because I mean, from what I know, there's no catchers out there. PHA. I mean, yeah, you can keep throwing the links with Tom or whatever. I'll just kind of. I mean, I could see that like a bigger following or whatever, but I just kind of think that me just rambling while something else is going on isn't that harmful. Yeah, I want to see the Golden Gate Bridge though. That's like something I know that goes on there. Yeah, I found out he was going live uh when I was going live. Let's not care about the kids. How do we reach these kids? There are 7 people that probably are that possibly up to half of them aren't seeing Tommy's catch. Whatever will the internet do? Yeah, did he just start or is it going on? I don't know. Let me see. Can't stop, won't stop, Gage. I just saw Nunez's post. Hold on. What if we put this on hold? Instead of just not killing him alive? Yeah. Kinda just started. Not really sure yet. Yeah, so I just kind of took a glance at the catch. It does look like an actual woman, like biologically, that Tommy's catching. Yeah, I did in exactly 7 minutes. I'll be back. See, that's the thing. You can go through red lights as it's slower, but there's less rules if you're on a bike. Ever see bikes do crazy shit downstairs? That's basically what I did. I mean, I don't know about the pizza. The pizza will be kind of messed up after all those stunts, but you know, what are you gonna do? You either pick time or quality. Psh, man, we doing it in 10 minutes or less, at least. At least. Yeah, you get that account confused with Chase Silly. I don't know if they're the same person. He didn't leave. He just did a panel. Didn't he just do a live last night? It's like, I'm leaving the community, guys, for about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back. It's just like, I could probably accidentally leave the community if I just not What, doing panels? I guess that's a standard, right? Like for leaving the community or whatever. I mean, like leaving the gates of the internet community, the small section of the internet that people can't survive without. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the thing. It's like it's kind of like where people will say they're quitting something, and that'll make them want to do it more. I think it's the same thing. That's why I would just be like, if I ever were to just have a reason to just not, I don't know what, like go on panels, whatever. I probably want to still keep catching in my life. Like, just that's something I. Oh, I was hearing some noises. It's people moving. I forgot my point. But yeah, it's just like if I were to just not do panels or whatever, it's just that's a non-action. That's like I could accidentally do that. Like I already just I'm preoccupied to other things where I don't focus on like people like all these things will apparently happen in the span of 2 days or something, and I just won't know what it's about. I can kind of listen to it, but have my headphones on at work. But yeah. Hey Vladimir, what's up? I only eat food until way later. Actually, there's this place next to me. They have mini churros. They're pretty good. They have good coffee. It's in between a cafe and a pizza place. All sends love. She is in, indisposed. What does indisposed mean? Indisposed. Yeah, I'm allergic to sunlight. That's like one of the. I have to breathe the elements just to go outside in the day. Indisposed. Oh, it means busy. Oh, okay. Ollie to Booger. That's a new one. Also, I'll share an order of mini churros. I'm not sure how that would work virtually. Um, oh, this is Ollie this show. Oh, yeah, Vladimir and Lala are good people. Yeah, him and Bill just love manipulating emotions, that's for sure. Ed has left the community so many times now. I mean, I don't know. They don't even really do anything interesting on panels anymore. Like, I think I took a glance at it last night, and it just doesn't grab my attention. I mean, I don't know if it's just like I'm just too used to them or whatever, but there's just nothing interesting about them. Yeah, remember Sam said I have handlers or whatever, or I have people like protecting me or whatever. So I just went up on his panel. He's like, "Oh, I don't really want you on here, Ryan." And then I went on there, and then he rage kicked me off. I was being a little feisty, not gonna lie. I mean, I could have kind of. If I feel like if it was more mellow, it would have lasted longer. But it's like, nah, bro. I will pull up anywhere on any of these internet streets. I don't know what their even topic is, like, on an ed panel. The ed panels are just like they're they're just like dead. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember what the last topic was. Yeah, I actually tried them for the first time in Disney World, and then yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. They have them here. Yeah, switching up the timing. Yeah, see, now it's actually kind of I'm more lucid. When I like after work when I go live now, I don't know. It's like an energy thing. I just don't have like it in me like I used to. I don't know. Like where it's like after a whole day of like doing dishes, it's just like I don't know, it's kinda like I'm kinda I feel like I'm trying to like be more awake than I am, but it's like almost like a quarter into it, I'm like already starting to feel like I started to kind of hit a wall. Ryan being a little zesty? No way. I remember weren't you the guy that did the voices though too? I mean, I know you were obviously, but I just remember you having like a different voice, and then or what was that another person? Virtual phone call, virtual tros. It is mostly just silent with occasional reading of an article. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Ed is this weird thing where he'll just go silent. I can't do that. I just that's like it's like creating an event. It's like imagine you create an event, right? And then you just stare at the people that are there, not do anything. Like, wow, what is that? Oh, yes, that was due. I thought I was going crazy. Barely reading an article. Yeah, so one thing I would understand why people get scared of having a virtual phone call unless you have anxiety, which I understand. Scared of having a virtual phone call? Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of not sure what you mean. I don't know how old I sound. I don't know if I sound. I just don't know. It's hard to tell. It's like you can't tell your accent. You can't tell how. I just. It's hard to be introspective to how you sound. Like it's not that you're not willing to. It's just like let's say it's like a British person. They can't tell. To them, they don't have accents. Like Canadians when they talk, they don't have accents. I don't know. Really? All right. I would have thought that I sounded younger, kind of, because it's kind of nasally. I don't know. I can kind of see that. 24 tops. Well, the main thing is if I can pull off 14, then I'm still in business, I guess. My tech has gotten better. I don't understand what you mean. I just have to. Okay, I'm actually tech right now. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Oh, I can't find the tech avatar, so I'm out of luck actually. It's kind of like a white Steve Urkel or something. I don't know. Yeah, you do kind of sound raspy. I thought that was kind of because you were sick, though. You can pull off young. All right, as long as I can do that, then we are good. Bring up the register a bit. Bring up the register a bit. That's good. Yeah, it usually happens with the weather change. I kept getting sick with the weather change. Yeah, it's kind of fun if like tech was actually here, then I could do a tech off. Yeah, I think I'll definitely watch that catch when it comes out though. Does he keep his lives up or is it on locals or something for the Tommy catch? I almost wouldn't sound good. Couldn't think of someone to say. Yeah, well, we're gonna read this article for no reason. Oh, I went to sleep. Maybe he'll be on the. Oh yeah, he has a website. He has a website. I forgot about that. That's the way to go. You got all right. My thing is like I want to get like a trusted hosting provider, and it matters that they're particularly people that person I know that's trusted. And I mean, I actually know I'm going to go with. I want to say who, but I know I'm going to go with for hosting, and then just make it so that like if and again we're just predator catching. Um, then I feel like this it's more stable. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe you could see what's going on in the catch. It'll hype up the catch a little bit. For per catching, yeah, because they don't have to worry about turn service. Yeah, that's exactly it. it's like it's its own. It's like it's not a franchise; it's its own thing. You know, that's the benefit of having a website. Yeah, when I put up like the live unedited catches or whatever, I'm gonna make it like I'm gonna make that like if I can make it $1, I'm gonna make it $1. Like just the lowest it could be within reason on my website. Like and you know it's gonna be like half of. I'm gonna try to make it so it's always half of everything that's out. So whatever it's locals, whatever it is on any other site, half that's gonna be the website. Right. Well, you know, I'm just saying there is a website. Yeah, I kind of have like a plan to put in place, but I'm going about that basically how it is. I don't mind going about that plan as carefully as I need to, like however long it takes, as long as it's done the right way. Because like YouTube videos, they have to be put out in a very specific way. So once I kind of get like the right formula with my editor, I'll get that going out. Yeah, that's kind of just like I want to like make it so it's like a well-oiled machine. Like you know, like it'll be the catch, then YouTube comes out. You know, I'll have an editor for that. There's things that I'm not like particularly skilled in. I'll have people to do. One thing I don't get at all social media. I have no idea how social media works. I just know how to use it, but that's like I don't know. Like people put up all kinds of like clips and everything, and they have a whole system going on. I would just get someone for that. You know what's a soup recommendation? She's still under the effects of coolie fever. I don't know what went on with that situation. I think he's like the. I think Cooley's like the editor or something, or of CPP. Yeah, when we get our MVCat beanies out though, I think they're gonna. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, my screen went blank. I'm cooking roast hedgehog on Odyssey with James Oliver. Yeah, actually, I had one edited, and I think I edited it, and Koopa provided the music, and it kind of worked. I need to make another one. I always want to use Koopa as music though. I like to keep it in the community. I don't know. That just sounded weird for some reason. Keep it in the community, like keep it in the family. I don't know. Does anyone have a Pippian recipe? Chili still under the effects of gremlin fever. Pippian. I don't know what that is. PBS should rap the MV theme song. Yeah, that's old. I can't hold back a little bit. I almost did an impersonation of how that would go. I'm still willing to convince Gremlin to join the Marines. He has time. Oh, pumpkin seed sauce. Ew. That just sounds gross. Rami had a catch last night, but the pred passed out. Actually, okay, here's my thing. My only issue with Rami in the past was, well, like, it wouldn't even be an issue now, but, like, there was a huge issue of predator catchers being vilified as vigilantes and everything. So, like, I thought that the issue was, like, catchers like that were, like, kind of, like, counterproductive to the cause. But I heard that he kind of changed his ways a little bit on that. And if he is, I mean, more power to him. Like, really, I mean, I actually mean that. Like, if that's true, I haven't verified that, but I don't care who's catching them. Like, I want to see predators caught. Candy squash and milk is bomb. Nah, milk. I have problems with milk. Milk's gross. But he still has Rami tendencies. So he was a recovering Rami, I guess. Can't be passing out, my guy. Can't be doing that, my guy. Can you say my guy? So we can walk away? My guy? He says Mayflower fever from when the Mayflower landed and Irish gangs were unleashed in Massachusetts. Yeah, those Irish gangs, they don't play. Apparently, in many of them. Just think of the song "Shipping Off to Boston." I actually am Irish, so I could just I would have I would be able to get an Irish card there. 4-leaf clover, laddie. I never was able to get a 4-leaf clover. Never. No, I don't fucks with any kind of needles. No piercings, no tattoos. I don't fucks with needles at all. Hell no. No needles. There's anything to do with needles, I limit. Unless the doctor makes me, and then that's about it. Yeah, it's like you see shit, Pete. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm gonna kind of judge, but people that put like something that always kind of horrified me is people that pierce their nose and shit. Like they put a needle in their nose and there's a hole. Like hell no. Like what? What is that? Yeah, but I don't focus on needles at all. Like at all. Cooley has a tattoo of Bill Gates on his leg. If that's a joke, I don't get the joke. But it's disturbing if it's true. That's kind of where I'm at with that comment. It's a visible red flag, so serves a purpose. Yeah, here's actually a thing about Bill Gates is like, I mean, he kind of warned. I remember there was videos before the pandemic, and he was actually warning, the humans of the pandemic that was possibly going to happen. And then when it happened and he predicted it, he was like, he was right, but then people started blaming him for it, like he started it. It was like, I'm like, I think he just made a resolution to just be like, I'm done helping the humans. I don't care if the next plague's gonna happen. I don't care if the next whatever is gonna happen. They're on their own. They're on their own. Yeah. Please, like you and Tommy told him to get the vax. Nah, I'm not getting the vax. I got one, and that I think fucked me up. Which I'm not against. I'm not against. I was never against any kind of vaccine, other than like if the seizure thing never happened, I would have. I would not be saying what I'm saying right now. It's just based on my experience. It's XX. It's a joke playing on the idea that Bill Gates is Illuminati or New World Order. Oh, I see. Kind of. He also did a simulation of the event months before it happened. Event 201. Yeah, but then again, he went on Epstein Island, which is kind of fucked up. Can't really trust anyone that went there. I feel like if I hand around a full of clover, I would eat like a dog would. Uh, I would like to think I would put it to, I would save it because I never saw one before. But I hope my dog tendencies don't kick in for some reason. I don't know. I guess I would have to fight the urge to eat the four leaf clover, which I didn't think I would have. But yeah, that'd be bad luck though, right? If you eat a four leaf clover, it'd be like bad luck for life. It'd be like killing a ladybug. Should I just stay away from ladybugs? Because like I don't know if like that will give me good luck or bad luck. So I don't fucks with them. I just stay out of their way. I found a four leaf methadone bottle at the beach. I bet you could probably make a soup of just four leaf clovers, like however you get the four leaf clovers, and then trick rich people into buying like it is a really expensive soup. Rich people will buy like a bunch of things that like taste horrible and or but if they're in air quotes valuable, they'll buy it. What if ladybugs take over the earth, Ryan? What would you do then? I would just stay out of the way, you know. I don't know if that I don't know, that'd be kind of weird, you know, but that's luck for life. I'm not sure what they would want, but you know, like I would just try to adjust to that new world order. I don't deny that. I think that might be true. I can't think of the last time I saw a ladybug. Clover soup. That's a thing? It's a ton of clover with potatoes and onions blended to liquid. That's a thing? I did not know that was a thing. I just made that up in my head. Ladybugs are little cameras controlled by the World Economic Forum. Prove me wrong. I thought those birds. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna fit a camera on a ladybug. I feel like a lot of predator catchers would have ladybugs near them if that was true, because the government would be trying to crack down on that. It's a Native American thing. Maybe you heard of pug. Maybe you heard of Pugwudgie whispering about it. So I think because Gremlin always talks about Pugwudgies, that's probably a reference to Gremlin. Hey, Damone. Yeah. I thought natives ate rocks and sticks. Oh, Pukwudgie. Natives ate rocks and sticks. Yeah, a lot of people say they would want to go back in time. That's bullshit. No one would really want to go back in time. Like there's things like nostalgia or whatever. But like I was looking at like what life was like in the 1500s or something, like a long time ago. You would not want that. Like it's like the 90s even. Like there was there was no phones, no panels, no community. Like what would you do? I don't know, but I just hope he's somewhat sober. Makes a sober appearance. Mommy Ivy. Every time I think of that name, I just think of like Poison Ivy. And I see Mommy, and I'm like, oh, it's that other person. Yeah, he's in Madonna's DMs. I'll go back in time for a moment, for moments. Yeah, for moments. Some people they'd be like, oh, I just wish that it was like back in the '60s. I just wish it was back in the '80s. I just wish I'd go back to the 2000s. Like maybe for a temporary period of time, but all that nostalgia shit would go away real fast and be like, these people just don't have their shit together yet. Like we would have smartphone withdrawals, all kinds of things. Like maybe there's certain things that were better back then, but I wouldn't stay back in time, but I would like to visit and check it out and come back. Kremlin, you weren't even thought of in the '60s or '80s. GLM, Gremlin Lives Matter. So that's what it stands for. Brian, you could have 5 million now. Oh boy. Or go back in time and knowing everything you know now. 500 now. 5 million now. That's what I would do. Oh, Mackenzie and that other person, stop arguing. You're blowing up my phone. I just had to do not disturb. 5 million if you get everything you learned. Yeah, that's not worth it. I mean, it's like 5 million. You just blow like most people that win the lottery, even they just go bankrupt. So then you're setting yourself up to to not know anything. I mean, that's like basically saying that, okay, so then you'll end up likely bankrupt, and that's easily no. 2002. I was born in 1994. Mr. X. Can't remember anything anyway. I'll take the 5. 6 million, but you lose sight. No. Yeah, see, those questions are kind of easy because, like, trading exorbitant wealth for invaluable things, it's always a lose lose. I mean, the Beanie Bros are no longer. Ryan invited Sam to join. Ruined it. Oh yeah, I got Donkey of the Day for that too. Yeah, did you give yourself Donkey of the Day? That's not a thing. That what is that? What is that about? How can you give yourself Donkey of the Day? Yeah, I take it back. I did kind of find it hilarious though. What he would look like in a beanie. Bro, just the way you sound so ridiculous. Excuse me, Ryan. I just want to clear my innocence and have you prosecute me on this panel of my drunk driving, that I wasn't actually drunk and driving. Yet you read a report online. How could you do that? It's like, what the fuck? I want you to prosecute me, Ryan. I think he said that, yeah, too. I don't know. That was a sus comment. So Sam drove all the way to Colorado, I heard, to for the court thing. That's bro, they all kinds of weird. We need a Ryan Beanie that just says, yeah. No, that's actually just no, it's gonna be this design. Like it's right here. I'm trying to make this a reality. I just don't know how. I need someone that has design intel to make this happen. Imagine driving across the country to to represent JT or support. I guess just to support JT Colfax in court because he's not even his lawyer, and then epically fucking it up, and then like driving back. Like, how do you even? I don't even know. Can't wrap my head around that. I can't even kind of wrap my head around that. Also, who was around seeking, demanding apologies from people? Such a strange behavior. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see what he was saying, but I mean, if, like, here's the thing though, I think if you react to information that exists and you react to it in a genuine way, then what exactly did. Like, I could see if he maybe said, argued for a retraction, I guess, which, I mean, that would be what it would be, but there's nothing really to apologize for because I read what was sent to me and interpreted it reasonably. Brian, to be fair, I think Sam was going to JT regardless because they wanted to do that stupid podcast. Oh, okay. That at least makes it maybe less weird. I don't know. I'm on my phone, so I can't really do much. I could put the link out for the streamer link. Who says special guest, and it's someone from a random community that no one has ever seen before. Yeah, I'm not really interested in it. I feel like that's FCC right there. He's always saying stuff like that. He said I would do that, and he was absolutely right. Oh. Can you promise me if Jeff starts wild, can you get a streamer link and leak it in chat so I can pull up? Well, how would I get the link though? What do you mean? I mean, I think I'm actually. I don't even know if I'm banned there. Oh, if he DM, I mean, if he were to, I don't think he would. Flex was just happy to have Daddy Sam take him out for a big. Ew. Rappers do a fresh out the Fed song. Jeff is gonna do a fresh out of Rehab Panel. I mean, that'd be a good thing if he got help for whatever he had going on with him. I don't know. He can fix up to 50% of his problems with professional help. Because you can do it on the phone, you just need YouTube desktop mode in a browser. Sam could have met a nice guy at the country club and lived happily ever after. Why Colfax? Yeah, well, I don't get Sam. I mean, I'm seriously trying to think of it. I don't get what his game plan is. I mean, I don't kind of resort to like. I mean, even if I don't like someone, I just call them their name, just because I don't see a reason to call. I'm not really good with. I don't really do the nickname thing, but really nothing. I don't think anything of her. I mean, I don't know anything of something. Like, I don't really keep up with all the revelations. I think that's the word in the community. So if there's something that went down recently, I don't know. But I think they're just kind of in their own circle, just all of them, like Locksmith and Ed and Bill or whatever. Um, that's a pretty shitty circle to be in. They all share their internet aids together. Yeah, yeah. Call Dragonfly Wings either Mackenzie Dragonfly, or sometimes I'll say Dragonfly Wings, or sometimes they even called her Dragon. I don't know. Can't figure out. I don't know if my mindset. I want to call certain people. Country CP. Yeah, that's Nevermore 2023. Fuck that entire side. Like, yes, they're side and they're weird. Yeah. Did that catch conclude, or what happened? What happened with that catch? Are there cops? Or is that the stage where everyone that just meets up and talks to the cops? What if Elon gave you a Tesla? Right? I'm actually considering a Tesla. If I can get a Tesla, I'll get a Tesla. I know the Tesla Model 3 is probably the closest to my affordability. It's like 29,000. But then they like the state and the government they give you money for having an electric vehicle. So and electric is cheaper than gas. I mean, I would do it. I mean, if I could do it, I would do it. Just I would even buy it if I can. If I could like put up the money to somehow do it, I would. I would do it. You have to make it worth it, though. Like I said, you have to make it a tax deduction, all that. Yeah, it's like I do like to drive manual, but You have the choice. It's like a choice. NVCap's trying to go electric by 2030. That's NVCap's climate change initiative. Yeah, I mean, I would just take a Tesla. I mean, one, I would probably like actually legitimately purchase a Tesla if I can. Um, but yeah, I heard certain electric vehicles take a certain kind of charger. Right, it's all about China. Yeah, I heard something where Elon Musk was saying to like advertisers or whatever, like for them to go fuck themselves. I don't know if anyone heard that. I mean, I have to say, I mean, a lot of people kind of said like he's trying to sound like a, I don't know what the word is, but like a relatable billionaire or whatever. But I mean, I kind of do agree with what he's saying though. He's saying that a lot of advertisers they do come with strings attached, and they say that we're not going to give you money for if you do X, and I would just say we're going to do whatever we're going to do, despite whether you give us money or not. And if business opportunities arise, I'd rather stick to my principles first, and then whatever happens next. Now, I know nothing like fully about Elon Musk or anything, but oh wait, I didn't know that Elon's not my friend. I thought we were going way back. Unlike Tesla, can remotely limit your usage or limit the mileage you can drive. I don't think so. Like, what do you mean they would just shut off the car? I don't like Andrew Tate said something like, well, the reason why they want everyone to go to electric because when you're in a police chase, they can just shut off the car. So don't be in a police chase then. It's like I hate when you're in a police chase and the police shut off your electric car. I mean, but if you're not evading the police, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. There's charging stations, in all kinds of places. I think you just hook it up to a charging station. It's like a gas station, but only electric. I feel like you could pull something off where I would get like a solar powered electric generator, and then I would have to buy land. But if I just bought land and bought that, I would do this. Here's what I would do. I would buy land for an electric solar power electric generator, and I would grow weed there. That would be what I would do. Yeah, but we're not okay. So the reason why we're not gonna have flying cars is because they're planes, they're helicopters, they already exist. And to fly, basically, you would just say that the standards that you need to fly would be applied to driving, which doesn't make sense. Like that would just make like that would basically say that all the shitty driving that goes on the ground, put that in the sky and make them pilots. Like the only way that can even be remotely feasible is if it's just self-driving flying cars. Yeah, but if I'm saying if the police are chasing you in a pursuit, and I mean actually, but that's the thing, you don't have a right to drive. Like driving's not a right. As of right now, I don't have the right to drive. I mean, I'm going to very soon, but um, driving is not a right; it's a privilege. One and two. Um, Even if you're running a oil car or whatever it is, the will kind of get you anyway. There's pit maneuvers, all kinds of things they can do. If your social credit score drops below 666, your ability to operate a motor vehicle will be revoked until reviewed by. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that, but that's kind of exaggeration. Kind of buying the comments, but I'll keep up. Imagine people running out of gas mid-flight. Yeah, it's like here's the thing. Everyone will just say, yeah, everyone just is just a bad driver. So what? Let's just have. Well, but then they also say, let's put that all. Let's all put that in the sky. No, like how can both be true? How can both make sense? How can both be like? How can it be one like where's our flying cars, and then two, all these drivers are just so shitty. They're just so bad. Yeah, but that's against the law. And forget who it was that says law, like law. Tommy Boy has no registration. Todd drives with no license. It's the American way. Yeah, I kind of think that's a good thing. I mean, if you if you needed to shut your Tesla down if someone was stealing your car, you could just do it. Yeah, and it's also like if we're on oil, how long are we gonna be on oil? Like, should we be on oil for 100 years, 1,000 years? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's like one, there's the actual cost of oil, then there's the cost of all the terrorism that happens as a cost of oil. Like, if we can fill up our cars without killing innocent civilians, I'm for that. Nanya, what's up? Do you see the kangaroo I sent you? I sent Nanya a kangaroo. If you actually let your gas, well, actually, I can hold on. Let me do this. One incoming kangaroo. I've been seeing people. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even have a fraction of a clue what you're talking about. Also, sorry, I'm in super secret Zoom meeting. Don't eat kangaroos. Don't be a savage. Yeah, I'm breaking up. Was it something? Was it something I did? Nah, I don't know. Wait, I don't know if that would make sense. It would make sense to the trolls down the road many years. Should have swallowed them, to be honest, but we'll wait for. Then you dox my future grandchildren. Wait, this is actually something I don't get. Is Tommy Boy's whole thing was that her releasing the unedited jail calls had some doxing information in, but then why wouldn't he equally call out one of the biggest doxers in the community, which is Ed? Which again, I'm not gonna say like what aboutism argument, but I just don't see how that consistency is there. If we're gonna talk about that, he's on a Back to the Future blurb, Ryan. Yeah, and he uses that word simping. It's like if you make, it's like everyone knows. I don't know. That's just the internet. Dub, you're next in my Mitch Richmond voice. Might be a pretty good doxer too, like Ed. Just saying. Well, I mean, my beanies, like that would it wouldn't really be a dox. I mean, what does that mean? Like where it is, or prove prove what? Gomez, you live in YouTube. You live in YouTube streams. Yeah, Gomez is like 24/7. He has like a 24/7 show with sometimes there's a person in there on occasion. Which is probably me if I'm watching. If I stumble in. He won't even watch him. He won't even know what he does. It's called autopilot. what's called autopilot. I wonder who Jeffrey will accidentally dox tonight. Future Ryan is Tim Pool's father, but current Ryan is depressed and doesn't have a lady. And comes Back to the Future about to show Ryan. It's kind of a weird comment. I don't know. Who lives off government assistance? Thanks for watching, Ryan. Let me know if you ever want a join link. You can grill me. I got questions about the mad cow too. Got questions about a mad cow. I don't know. That's a pressing topic. Isn't there like, I think there's one stream, I'm not sure if it's Detective Gomez's stream, but it's like they play like this like constant song in the background. It sounds like the Powerpuff Girls theme song. It's like that's it. And then it just commentary. And they played My Catcher on Rumble. The hell? You got me there, one person. You're on loop. You're going on loop. It is a CP suspect. Yeah, he's also sus as fuck. Yeah, I think he knows I think he's guilty. Like, that's the thing. I mean, this is what I claimed. This is what I claim to be true. I mean, I can't claim he's guilty, but after everything, I have the right to think he's guilty, and I do think he's guilty. And I don't think that if I thought what I thought based on a wrongful means, then that would be wrong. But based on everything I know now, I mean, I can't see, like, hindsight's 2020, but I don't see how, looking at everything, that there's a case that he's innocent. It's nothing other than reasonable that he, a reasonable look at it that he's guilty. Oh. If you get Tesla, come pick me up. Yeah, I think you're in Texas. Do a Texas trip. Put a pineapple flavored gummy seahorse in the chat for everyone. Bro, just say the word. Like, what's with this horizontal talk? Or vertical talk, right? There was a screen name that I highlighted their comments, and it was spelled out, and it was, I'll just say the initials were NF. You know what I mean? NF. Like, that isn't an issue here. I can't say it, but I just call them NF. But yeah. It's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? People are horizontally spelling out a profanity. Whatever will I do? I must stop it. And my channel. On my channel. Like, no, I mean, there was a username that had that, and I highlighted the comment. Rank can't tell up from down when people start spelling the N-word. Okay. Okay, the first one was the word that was, I guess they quit, I guess, but they were attempting to spell vertically, I guess. Yeah, N-word, F-word. Honestly, if someone in chat can say it, I will highlight that comment. How about that? Like, I mean, if I'm just highlighting a comment, that's not a problem. I feel like if I say those words, I'll get hit with, like, some nun will come out of nowhere and try and just hit me with a ruler. Like, you said that word. The forbidden word. It's like one of those zombie nuns come out of nowhere, just attacks you. Close. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, unless you're trying to mean that word by that word, but careful if you're ever in Colorado, right? You'll be very careful. The altitude's very high. People get very tense there. People be weird out there. The elevation's too much. Nicaragua? Yeah, and FCC is like the biggest hypocrite on this issue. Like, he'll use the word spurg, which is a derogatory term for people with Asperger's, but then he'll say, Ryan, you can't ever say the N word, or people shouldn't ever say the N word. If they automatically say it and they're not of color, they're not down with the struggle, then they're racist. And anyone who associates with them are racist. Sounds like a South Park character. Is this a safe space? No. Very unsafe space. Very dangerous space. I've been trying to get people to say the worst things people could say for like 10 minutes. That's definitely not a safe space. Anyone can pull it. I mean, I got links and shit. People so choose. Oh, that didn't even click about the Kevin thing. Yeah, he's in color. Okay, yeah, that just clicked. I didn't even get it. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't click. the Kevin thing. He's in Colorado, and then he's being charged with racism, and then yeah, the entire thing didn't click yet. He's just boring and trolling. It's like a woke troll. It's a weird flex for sure. But then again, it's the same guy that deflected to a sympathy LARP. Oh, we're talking about FCC. If you don't own a house or married, then you failed in life. See, there we go. Was that hard? Clowns can't be racist. Chill. Wait, hold on. White people wearing blackface is racist, then if there's a black clown and they put on clown makeup, does that make them racist? Isn't that concerning? Has there ever been a black clown? Is that a thing? Like no one question. No, I've never heard anyone question that either. Like, there's no. I've never thought of a black clown. I don't think that exists. I don't think it's like this, and I don't see any movement or anything being like, "Yo, what?" I gotta hit the reset button on myself. Never mind. Homie the clown. Shit. Don't play that shit. By tomorrow, I perform at birthday. I perform for birthdays and shit. Shit. They give me, but they paying 20 an hour though. Never have heard of that. And there's no movement calling for that either, right? I mean, there's no like saying my like lack of minority representation in clowns like that. That's not a thing. I mean, why not? I can't play videos on the phone. Why can't people understand that? I would have to go all the way on my computer, which is the other side of the room, which is way too much effort. I'm like, no. Like they can come up and they can play it, but so if they do the effort for me, you know. But yeah, we're very violently yelling. All the black clowns become mascots in clown college. Why do you think they're so cool and athletic? I remember there was this mascot, and honestly, I kind of think he was in the wrong because he like fucked up this guy's drink. It was like a beer or something, and then he got pissed, and then he poured the beer back, which is I don't maybe not a proportional response because it was kind of an accident, I don't know. I don't know if it was an accident. He kind of like he legitimately sprayed something in the guy's beer, and then he dumped his beer on the mascot, and then he got like a whole thing of Gatorade or something, and then poured it on him. I don't know. That it was debatable. It was like an accident determining who's at fault. But the way the video was edited, it was basically just trying to give the mascot the W. But I think it was debatable. I want to learn how to use a unicycle. I want to that. That's a random fucking thought that just popped in my head. I don't know if it was because of the clowns, but I said like I gotta be able to master that skill, like going on a being able to balance on a unicycle. I think of like how much years I had to get good at something because getting older. I don't know. I switched topics about 50 times throughout this life. I really have I have a I have a receding attention span. You know, it's just receding. That's it. I can show you how to be a clown, right? You can go to clown school. Nah, I don't want to pay all the money. I just would want to learn the the unicycle thing. The unicycle catcher. Nah, that'd be way too much to think about. Catches are already there's a lot to think about. I think clowns are kind of creepy though. I don't really think I don't get how it's like a funny thing. I don't know. I'm just after it that they just became creepy. One time I remember when I was a kid, they it was like I think at like Longhorn State or what Steaks or whatever. They do the thing where they get the moose out or whatever, and it they they like wear it like a puppet or whatever. Um, but I didn't get that. I didn't understand what was going on. But it looked like the moose was like kept getting in my space. It was like, looked like it was pulling up on me. So like I'll admit I committed an act of violence against the moose. It wasn't a real moose though. It was a fake moose. But yeah, I was a kid. I showed poor judgment. If a moose just pulls up on you on your birthday, then I mean, like, how else should you react? Yeah, I just realized clowns and mimes are similar. That'd be a mime. I'll get a stream here. I can't really do a poll. Well, actually, I will. to be there would have to be um One's information makes a red button moment so much more meaningful. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of want to do another lap where I'm somewhat awake. It's kind of like I do a redemption lap after the day. If I'm more awake. If I'm because when I do laps at night, I'm just too tired. Yeah, but I think probably end it off for now. Going back to decoying.